So I lost 50 pounds in the last 42 days.
50 pounds in 42 days is feasible, I suppose, but you can be sure that it wasn't all body fat, which is the way he makes it sound. If ever anyone loses weight that quickly, you can be sure it was a combination of some fat, some muscle mass, and lots of water weight.
And about 1 million people have asked me how.
1,000,001.
I set up 10 rules.
10 rules. Already sounds overly restrictive.
I used alternative day fasting and exercise to combine and make a huge calorie deficit.
Okay, you've got the mechanism right. A calorie deficit is what drives fat loss. But in my opinion, the way you're doing it will create more problems than it solves.
I only eat every other day.
Yes, I understand.
Every other day I eat, and every other day I don't eat.
Got it.
No food at all, 0 calories.
I got it.
Literally no food goes into my mouth every other day.
That's enough slices! Yes, thank you for clarifying. Again.
When I do eat, I try to eat between 1,500 and 2,000 calories. I don't care what that food is. But I'm not even that strict on that. Sometimes I go out to eat with my family. If I go to a restaurant and I order wings or a pizza, I'm not a psycho. I'm just going to eat whatever I feel like eating. Because if I only eat every other day, I'm creating a huge calorie deficit anyway.
My friend, what you're actually creating is an excuse to binge eat. Remember how I said that I was afraid this might create more problems? Alternative day fasting is literally a binge restrict pattern with a fancy name.
Then on top of that, I exercise. I bought a Peloton. I bought one used on Facebook Marketplace because they're expensive.
Yes, they are.
So I use the Peloton to make sure I burn at least 700 calories every day just through that exercise.
Regular exercise is great, just as long as it's not done solely with the intent to burn calories. I'm not a psychologist, but if you've never heard the term exercise bulimia, I would highly recommend you at least look into it.
Then on top of that, in the afternoon, I walk. I make sure I get at least 10,000 steps.
Walking is a great, easy way to increase your activity with a host of physical and mental benefits. Generally speaking, I really like this advice.
And on top of all of those things, I basically try to avoid carbs as much as I can.
Oh, no. Why?
I make sure I drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day, and I sleep 8 hours religiously every night. I never skip. You've got to get those 8 hours.
Plenty of water, plenty of sleep, great advice. I'm very confused on what the 10 rules were, but I'll be honest, I've got whiplash from all the good advice, bad advice. So let's recap. Good, regular exercise, calorie tracking if it's right for you, walking, plenty of water, lots of sleep. Bad, binge restrict cycles, extreme calorie deficits, a fixation on how many calories you may burn during exercise, carbophobia, but most of all, rapid weight loss.